got the windows open. It's a beautiful day. Trying to find some good tunes. Yes, it's going to be tinny again. What's up, Chunk? What's up, Lead Pipe? What's a happening? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let me know. What do we want to listen to? Let's see. Let's get some jam bands. Some happy pappy stuff. How about it? Alright, I'm gonna get rid of that shit. Excellent, excellent. I know the music sucks. I know that for sure. I don't know how to make... I don't know how to make the OBS that I've switched to from XSplit pick up my whatever is playing on the computer. XSplit was much easier that way. Just tidying up my desk real quick so I can get down to it and see what's a-happening. I got some new juices to talk about today. I got a lot of new juice to talk about today, actually. I got some pretty cool boxes in today at the shop, and then I got a sample pack from 5150, premium vape fluid. I got a couple mods I'm going to show you guys. Oh no, what else? Oh no, we'll probably do a build or something, depending on how many people we get up in this piece. All my people are at Vapor Showcase in Atlanta. I'm all lonely up here in Kentucky. Poor little old me left behind. Bottom slider controls the music volume. I don't know what you mean. I only have one slider on OBS, so... And here's the thing, when I was using XSplit, what I could do is I could just pull up Pandora, Spotify, YouTube, it didn't matter, and XSplit would automatically hear it and push it through the cast. This one, OBS is apparently smarter than XSplit. You have two? Yeah, I only have one. Do you use XSplit or OBS? Because I really think that I want to go back to XSplit. Because I'm really hating OBS. I think it's neat, and I think it's nice and easy, and drag and drop and all that, but... MJ, you're breaking my heart! You're breaking my heart! Sneakers are cool, though, but still, you're breaking my heart. Absolutely breaking my heart. Alright, I'm gonna pull up the main Flimmy Jimmy here, so y'all can see me. Y'all can see me. I know. Put my clothes on. Fix my hair. You know, all that stuff. So what is happening? XSplit takes too much RAM. I gotcha. So you use OBS. Yeah, basically, my other system broke. So when I started everything back up, I don't know, it was a little while ago. When I started everything back up, I just did the OBS, just because I've always wanted to try it and see what would happen. So, yeah. So, it looks like the shop's falling apart without me. Oh, shit. Ugh. Shop is falling apart because I'm not there. No, I'm just playing. They're capable boys. They really are. But man, oh man. You want an AV? You want what? An Able or a timekeeper or what do you want? That's right, lead pipe. I feel the same way. OBS rides like a Chevy. XSplit rides like a caddy. And you guys may hear a lot of weird background noise because it's a beautiful day here in Eastern Kentucky, and I've got all the windows open. And I'm in the little teeny tiny studio. This is probably like a, I don't know, we'll say 15 by 18 room. So I got 2 windows, it's cranking, it's beautiful, beautiful stuff. Timekeeper, oh yeah, the slow twists are beautiful. You can, hey DeMillan, how you doing, love? You can run 22s on there. They're gonna look a little smaller, but it'll be fine, it'll work. Take the cam so we can watch the whooping. I can't catch that stuff on film. Or on film. God, that shows my age. Oops. I can't catch that stuff on cam. I could get in trouble for that shit. You know? I don't want no proof. Hide the evidence. Hide the evidence. Hide it, hide it, hide it. So I got some cool stuff in today. I'm gonna switch over to the buildy cam real quick. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so buildy cam. This is pretty cool. This came in with some juice. I had another one. Oh, there it is. There's another one. Oh, wrong way. So these 2 things came in with some juice. It's nice, DeMillan, but I can't make my music work for whatever reason. But yeah, those 2 bands came in, and then some vape bands. But this juice came in as a sample today. Fuck cancer. What I think is the coolest part, 10% of proceeds will be donated to cancer patients in need of assistance. Please visit www.statesidevapor.com to see how this money is allocated and where the contributions are going. So I thought that was pretty neat. There's that one. And then on my little coil box I put the, because I don't know if you guys know this or not. Aussie, how you doing, love? I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I did lose one of the most important people in my whole entire world. I lost her to cancer about 2 years ago, so very, very passionate about that, but that was kind of cool that it came in today as a sample. And then this one came in as well. Apparently this one is fuck ISIS. But here's the thing. Nothing came in this to tell me what these are supposed to taste like. So inside this one I got some vape bands, and we got a chubby gorilla bottle. This one, to be exact, we got this, and then we got a 60 ml bottle of juice. Smells good. It's definitely not in my flavor profile. It's not my cup of tea. But I don't think that it's bad juice. Yeah, I'm right there with you, DeMillon. There's some kind of, like, culotta, maybe, something in there. It's very, very fruity. Very, very fruity. And this one came with a sticker, with a little stick figure. If you cut this off and imagine a stick figure where my finger is, like humping the eye. Yeah. But I thought that was pretty neat. I'm not, you know, whatever. Whatever. But I thought this was pretty damn neat. I like this a lot. And I like that 10% of the proceeds from all the sales of this goes to benefit cancer patients that need assistance. I think that's pretty damn cool. And this is some kind of strawberry cream, strawberry cake. It's something strawberry. It's a lot of strawberry. It does smell a little bit better than it tastes, in my opinion. But it's not bad juice. Don't get me wrong. Writing on the tails of fucked up things. Ain't that some stuff? Ain't that some stuff? There's like a booger on here or something. So, Stateside Vapor is who makes this stuff. I don't know if it's like the fuck line or what. That's when yeah, it will. What's up, Mike? How goes it, BDV? Big Daddy Vapor in the house. Yeah, so, I don't know. I gave it a shot. It's not bad. It's no matter how much I want to help cancer patients that need assistance, I just don't think that it's something that I would put on the shelves. That's just my personal opinion. No boogers. I try not to, like, booger everything up, but sometimes it just happens, you know? I don't know what it was. It was something from the box. It had to be something from the box or something. I don't know. I don't know. Oh shit, look at that. Look how strong those magnets are. That's my pocket knife. Yeah. Whoa. But yeah, I like that one. I've been sporting that all day. Right. Something like that, yeah. Special edition pink vape for breast cancer awareness or something like that, you know. All that month do pink labels on it or whatever, you know, whatever. That's pretty banging, isn't it, Mike? It's pretty nice. Hold on, and I'll show you guys some pictures of the new shop. If I can get all the messages out of the way. Okay, where am I? Not join the resistance. That's not what I want. I can't do that? Okay. I'm all depressed because everybody's in Atlanta without me. It's a big bummer. Big bummer. Alright. So this is before we had any stock on it or anything like that. That's the juice bar. Get you a good nose shot in there. Ceiling fan. Okay, we'll try to do it this way. There's the juice bar. That's where all the testers are going to be. That is another shot of the juice bar with the bar stools and how it kind of wraps around there. Mirrors facing out, lighting on top. You can't really see the lighting on top, can you? There you go. You can kind of see it better there. And then there's some of the cases with the shelving in the back. More cases. More cases. And then there's kind of an angled shop. This is where, right there is where the drawer I think is going to be. Yeah, I think. Oh, and that's Jose's rig. I do need a liquor license. I do, but I get told so much other crazy shit. Yeah. I'm gonna see if Jose has VC on his phone. If he has VC on his phone, I'm gonna call him while he's at the shop, and he can, like, give you a virtual tour. Download it from Play Store, and I'll call you to give a virtual tour to the YouTubes. You people aren't people, you're just YouTubes. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. What's up, red chick? What's happening, baby? Okay, let's go up back to the main thingy. I got more stuff to show you guys, too. I really do. I didn't come in prepared today because I've been working my ass off lately, but liquor in the front, poker in the back. Is that what you're trying to say, DeMillan? Without saying it? Are you stuffing your face? He can download it on his phone and do it that way. You just set me up for that, and you knew I would say it too. Because I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. That, my friends, is a hot build. Okay. So next on the juice show off here. Let's see. Where's my button? There's my button. Okay, put this to the side here. I got this stuff. 5150 premium vape fluid. You can look these guys up at 5150premiumvapefluid.com. I think. But cool little case, magnetic little flimmy jimmy right here. Another sticker to remind me who I'm looking at again. And then I only have 4 of the 5 flavors that I picked out. I gave one of them to Matt. I ended up picking, for my sample pack, I picked Skull Candy, Nuts. Okay, so Skull Candy is whipped lemon meringue pie. I've got Nuts, which is savory hazelnut, peanut butter, and bourbon. This one's definitely my favorite out of the ones that I got. The Nuts. And I got Detox, which is Honeycrisp apple creme brulee. It's pretty tasty. Misstate the obvious. Yeah. Okay, Straight Jacket is... Jesus, I need glasses. Oak Barrel Salted Butterscotch plus Custard Cream. This one's pretty tasty too. Not too bad. If you like really savory stuff, the Straight Jacket's really good. And the Nuts, I'm addicted to the Nuts. I'm a big fan of Higgy Sig's Nilla Nuts. And 5150 equals crazy. Yes, yes. If you kind of get the drift, one's Nuts, Detox, Straight Jacket, Skull Candy. They have another one called Pandora's Box. They have another one called Psychosis. Yeah. Yeah. I know, DeMillin, I know. But I love vanilla nuts, and I love these nuts. I do. As you can see, it's like damn near empty. I have like that much left in the bottle. Right here. That's all I got left. Just a little bit. Yeah. There's a theme. There's a theme. So, nice packaging. Not a big fan of this stuff. Whatever the fuck this is. I get the fact that they wanted something to keep the bottles from rattling around, but that's just messy shit. Like, right there. See, it's coming out all over the place. But, for the price, I'm pretty good with this. I'm pretty good. Yeah, Cosmic Fog. My favorite from Cosmic Fog is probably Milk and Honey. I've never tried the nuts. I got away from Cosmic Fog before then. And I know it looks like ramen. Hi, Miss Cassie. How are you? Hope things are good. Yeah, looks like ramen. Ramen, whatever you want to fucking call it. Is there another level in here? Whoa. Okay, I'm breaking stuff. Stop that. But yeah, that's 5150. And like I said, I'm a big fan of the hazelnut, peanut butter, and bourbon. Yeah. Double D butternuts is so good. I'm serious, DeMillin. You need to come up to Northeast Kentucky and pass along some of your skills, and I will, like, I'll build lots of coils, and we can have fun at the shops, and, you know, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat that shit. No way. I'm a fat kid, but I ain't, I ain't that big of a fat kid. Shit. The hell was that? Okay, so that was the second thing of juice that I got. I think that's all the main vape mails. Ooh, no. I got something else. Let me go back to my damn thing here. It's not really blue. It's kind of blue, but it's not really blue. You'll probably notice a difference, but yeah, it's not completely blue. Okay, so this is my other kind of vape mail stuff. I got these guys. Core holders. Keeps all your cores nice and flat. Which I have some other core holders on the way that are better. But these work, and they work well. So I got 5 of those. And I got this little guy, which I'm assuming, and you know what assuming does. So if you pull that off, as you can see, I use a paper clip because it's easy to hook. But I think what you do is you clip this little guy right here, and then you can either drill holes to your desk, or I use a vise and I just clamp it to my desk, and then boom, you got a swivel. This is the Spin LT from USA Ohm Meters. Best 40 bucks ever spent, really and truly. It is kind of blue. It is, really. I mean, it's not like Smurf blue, but the type of grass that grows here is it's got a blue hue to it in the sun. Yeah. It'd be really cool if it was Smurf blue, though. Yeah. But it is beautiful. What? The flat Chucky, the Spin LT flat core holder, the spin clip, the core holders, and I can't build shit. Come on now. Fishing swivels wear out on me. I've gone through a bajillion fishing swivels. I just wear them out, man. I don't know if I just put too much tension on them or what, but I fuck them up every time. So yeah, I got that stuff. That's right. That's right, MJ. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to throw money at people like me. But yeah, I got that, and I've got some more core holders on the way, which I'm pretty excited about. They look like little chiclets, is what these other core holders look like, and you can put like 4 strands of 26 gauge in there. Holds it perfectly flat. Perfectly flat. Beautiful thing, beautiful thing. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the thing here and chat. Good God, I can't work my left hand. There we go. Shit. Chiclets. Do I sell coils now? Not really. I mean, I guess I could. I've been asked to do it for a few websites. 2 websites. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to go through the hassle of registering in July, and that scares me, you know? You know what I mean? You want some crazy jewelry shit? Been doing a lot of Staggertons and a lot of Fraples and Fralians, and I've been looking at the Enigma coil, but it scares me still, so I haven't attempted one yet. It does have a nice little ring to it, it does. I don't know what I would, you know, whatever. I don't know. No one is registering in July? What do you mean? Anybody that wants to stay in business, I would recommend registering. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fraples in non-coil form. It's kind of scary shit, man. Kind of like shingles, but not. You don't think the FDA stuff is real? It would be amazing just to be able to say, yeah, I'm just not gonna abide. Her ruling should come in May. Who's ruling? Who's ruling? What are you talking about? Now I'm intrigued. Because apparently you know something that I don't. Oh, FTA judge lady. I got what you're saying. What I hear from my perspective is no matter what happens, there's going to be an appeal process. No matter what happens. No matter... I wish it was Judge Judy. Judge Judy be like, motherfuckers, y'all stupid. Leave him alone. You know, if we had some common sense people like that, yeah, we'd have some serious stuff kicking. But I don't know. Like I said, I hear that no matter what happens, there's going to be an appeal process. No matter if it goes good or if it goes bad. But honestly, you know, who was appointed the head of the FDA? That's, yeah, I hear you, MJ. I hear you loud and clear, man. She for sure did, Slappy. For sure. I've been listening to I've been listening to a lot of smoke-free radio, not vaping sheeple. If you go, if you look for smoke-free radio online, you'll have a bunch of podcasts from Dimitri and a bunch of people from Indiana that have just gone through all that shit. But I don't know. I don't know. It's all. All I know is I'm going to continue to push 1136, HR 1136 as much as I can. I'm going to continue to educate people, you know, and just make them understand that if something doesn't change as it sits right now, in 16, 17 months, anything manufactured after 2007 will be taken off the market. That's my main thing that I tell people right now. And they're like, oh my god, why? And I'm like, well, there's several reasons. And I give them the main spiel of the government is, you know, big tobacco, big pharma have lost a shit ton of revenue. They're not able to pay what is owed and blah, blah, blah. And now they want to kill something that is killing them. Shit, I haven't thought about that show in forever. Night Court? My god. That's crazy. Speaking of television shows, holy shit. Who does Netflix? Who watches Netflix? Anybody? What's up, RS? How you doing? How's Joyce? How's everybody? Hopefully good. If anybody watches Netflix out there, I've been watching a show called Grace and Frankie, and it literally makes me laugh out loud. It is hilarious. Basically, these older, like 50, 60-year-old women, 60, 70 maybe, year old women, they were married, their husbands work at the same law firm, their husbands for 20 years have been gay lovers. They finally get a divorce from their wives and they move in together, and then Grace and Frankie are left to kind of fend for themselves, so they kind of group together and make this killer friendship, and they're like polar opposites, and it's hilarious. And yeah, the old couple, and I don't necessarily think anybody turns gay. I think it's something that you're born with and all that shit, but that's another topic altogether. Anyways, so it's just they're polar opposites, and the things that they go through, it's hilarious. Golden Girls is good too. They have, is it on Hulu or on Netflix? They put all the episodes of the Golden Girls on one of them. Hey, she fine. Yeah, they leave their wives and for each other or whatever. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's hilarious. So if you like kind of cheesy comedy type stuff, watch Grace and Frankie. It's a Netflix original, and it literally makes me laugh out loud. And I've been watching, it's a Hulu original called The Path, about the Mayarist movement. It's kind of scary. It's cult stuff. But yeah. You watch all your shows on another program? Oh, I need to get with what's-his-face. Because everybody tells me, oh, I know, Cassie. I know. It's killing me. Soon. June. Soon. I need to get with Eddie so he can show me what the hell I need to do with this Cody shit. I got it where I set it up where DJ can watch it on her tablet while she's working. But I want to set it up right here. That's what I hear. I hear it's easy. I have no biological children, but I raised 2 kids and I got grandkids and all that shit. But, yeah, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. I don't really give a shit. I don't really give a shit. But anyways, I don't know if everybody caught this stuff earlier, so I'm going to show it again. Anybody heard anything about this juice? Because it just showed up. I have no idea why or anything. Yeah, same here, MJ. Don't give a shit. That's been my attitude all week, though. I don't give a shit. Don't give a shit. I thought that I had some devices to show you guys, but I guess I didn't bring them with me. I keep seeing this all over the interwebs. And honestly, this one is gross compared to this one, flavor-wise. This one's strawberry something. So, oh shit. Shit's going to charity with this one too? Let's see here. Holy shit. You're right. See, the only one I paid attention to was this one. So 10% of proceeds will be donated to cancer patients in need of assistance. Please visit statesidevapor.com to see how this money is allocated and where the contributions are going. So that's that one. And then sure as shit, this one says it too. 10% of proceeds will be donated to wounded American vets. Please visit statesidevapor.com to see how this money is allocated and where the contributions are going. So, might be something to look into. I'll look into that. Because we do a lot of community outreach. You know, we do animal shelters, we do veteran assistance programs, we do workforce coalition programs, all that stuff in our local community. But other 90%, well, 80% goes in their pockets. The other... the other 10% goes to the vets and cancer patients, and then the other 10% goes to supplies. That's about how it works, I think. Oh! I'm so stiff. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I mean, I think it's a great concept. Don't get me wrong. The apple jam is good. It is very, very good. It almost reminds me of Apple Jacks. Yeah, and that's another thing. When we're talking about the FDA and all that shit, and non-profit organizations, the American Cancer Society, the American Lung Association, Heart Association, blah, blah, blah. These are non-profit organizations, right? Why are they multi-billion-dollar industries then? Why these people rolling around in nice-ass cars, wearing nice-ass clothes? Yeah, I get that they still have to pay salaries, okay? I get that people need to get paid for the work that they perform and all that stuff, but whew, woza. Wowza woza. My mouth is getting dry. I wish I had some of that with me so I could show you. You get, of course, your cotton bacon bits with your jam monster of whatever flavor you pick. I'm really looking forward. I hope that they're going to do a blackberry version. I think that would be a really good one. But right now they have blueberry, strawberry, and apple jam. And in each one it's 75% jam, 25% toast, 50% jam, 25% toast, 25% butter. So, Good shit. Good stuff, good stuff. I don't know, I just don't... I need to educate myself more before I speak about it, I guess. Yeah, I get that, Mike. I get that. But if it's a business, ain't no way. Ain't no way they're going to give 100%. Hell, it's hard to find help that will give 100% when you are paying them to do what you ask them to do. You know what I mean? You get half-ass... Ugh, yeah. Half-ass is what you get. So what y'all want to build today? I got plenty of fucking time. Jen's not casting. She's in Atlanta. I feel you, RS, and I love that about you. I really do. I really, truly do. I don't want everybody to be like, oh yeah, you're right. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And I respect anybody that will potentially sacrifice their lives for the greater good. I mean, I sure as hell couldn't do it. I could not willingly. Hi, baby. What's up, Scorpio? What's happening? No, you are not offending anybody. Don't ever think that you're offending me. No. This is safe space, guys. This little join the resistance, typically between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is safe space. You say whatever you want to say. I am all about free will, honey. All about free will. Freedom of speech. I do have a combo RDTA somewhere. Here it is. And guess what, DeMillan? Last week, or week before last, whatever week that was, I built frame staples and put them on here. Here, can y'all see? 6 strands of ribbon, framed with 26 stainless, fused with 40 gauge nichrome. Absolutely, RS, absolutely. The gods are hungry. So yeah, I haven't used the stock coil in the combo RDTA. I have only used this deck, the clamp style, because I love the fact that these are spring loaded. Tiger wire, we can do some tiger wire. Tiger wire is an easy build. MJ can do tiger wire, I bet. If we're just doing tiger wire, let's do 2 builds. Because I got enough time, I promise. I promise. But, let me see if I have the box for this. That's the theorem box. Okay. Jeebus. Okay, this is the box for the combo RDTA. So in the box you get the Addy itself, replacement glass, replacement screws, all that stuff. You get a 510 cap and drip tip, an extra positive center pin that goes through the entire Addy. you get this clamp style deck that has spring-loaded clamps, and then you also get a velocity style deck that has Phillips head grub nuts. So the combo RDTA and the iJoy RDTA box, you can transfer decks between the two, right? Any deck that fits the combo RDTA will also fit the RDTA box made from iJoy, which is pretty neat, I think. Pretty damn neat. So I have a lot of decks that are two-post velocity style decks, so I don't really use this one. Not to say that I won't, but I just haven't. I really, 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 really like this one. Really, really, really like this one. It holds about 2-3 mils, something like that. It's got a nice side fill. I love the fact that you can undo the ring right here and get your wicks in place and then put this back over top and screw it down. I think that's incredible. There's tons of airflow in this thing. You can adjust it by twisting this piece up here, the little knurling piece. Oh, yours didn't come with the spring-loaded deck? Yeah, that sucks, man. You can get on iJoy and get the other decks, though. You can get postless, you can get velocity style, you can get goon style, you can get, you know, whatever you want, man, you can get it. I don't have the box. I think I threw the little... It comes with a little sleeve over top of it, and it says what comes with it. Oh, wait, this might say it too. Okay, optional decks. Let's see. You're supposed to be able to make this just a dripper, too, from how it reads. But I haven't figured that out. Okay, so 7 optional decks. 6.5 mil tank reservoir. My bad. My bad. So, optional decks, IMC 1, IMC 2, IMC 3, IMC 4, IMC 5, IMC 6, and IMC coil. How the hell do I make this a dripper? I don't know. I'll have to take it apart and see how the hell that... Got the dripper base. You can use any of the decks in the dripper base. See, it says that mine has that. It says... On the little sleeve, it said... The Velocity style deck, this deck, and the RDA base is what it says I have. But I can't figure it out. Can't figure it out. I don't know. Yeah, I really like this. I've used this more. Plus, it's sitting on the authentic Tirador mechanical parallel, coming in at a whopping 0.07 build. It's a beautiful thing. This is the Combo RDTA. Been running the Dude a lot here recently, too. I love the fact that I can drip on it and vape on it for like half an hour before it goes dry. Friggin' awesome. But yeah, I'll go ahead and pull this apart and show you guys how to rewick it, because I don't necessarily want to get rid of these coils just yet. I've only been rocking them for like 2 or 3 weeks. So, I have gorilla hands, so I typically have to put something in there to kind of wedge it apart. But you'll see what I mean here. So when I take this part off, that's just the ring, right? So now I can take my scissors, snippy snippy on the wick, snippy snippy on this side of the wick. Shoo! Damn. Let's grab something pokey. I'm about to destroy this coil. Can you guys tell I like a tight wick? Yuck. Oh yeah. Get my little tweezers to get these things back in place. And I'm actually going to use this old wet wick and kind of knock off some of this gunk. Got one heating up faster than the other. That's no bueno. Make sure everything's good and tight. There we go. What's gonna fit? let that cool down for a minute. What? No, I'm not. I'm sorry. And yes, DJ is working too fucking hard. Vic has a video on the combo that I miss Vic. Damn it. I always try to catch him. Thanks, MJ. You like that? I like it too. I rock it. Who is doing this Beatles cover? I know you. You know me. You got to be free. Come together. String cheese incident. Over me. Nice. Yeah, it is hard to do both. That's why I like to have people like DJ in here to kind of field questions and things like that. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't know why I just fired that up again. I could do this. Right now, over me. Cool that shit right down. What am I doing? Wicking. Wicking! Not like a witch. Okay. Got some wick. One is three. Hard to see. Come together right now over me. Alright, that should be good. And this is my own stuff, so no, I'm not washing my hands. It's my own stuff. Alright. It's a little thinner than I typically go. Get out of your head. What am I doing in your head? So I want this wick to go about halfway down, just where it dips right down into the reservoir. I don't want it all the way down to the floor. The juice is not going to move around well that way. So I'm going to measure it out, and I'm going to cut about right there. So if you see that, whew, my foot itches. Cut that one, trim that one just a little bit more. Do the same thing over here. Measure, and I do tug down quite a bit, because you got to think you're going to put this top cap back on, and it's going to put pressure down. So if you tug and it's collapsing inside there, you don't have enough wick in there. Okay? Okay. I don't like the way that one turned out. That one's too loose. So, let's see what we have here. This one's probably going to be a little bit too tight. We shall see. Yeah, a little bit too tight. So we'll take that down just a skosh. Come on now, shit. Alright. Cut off the nasty finger portions. There we go. What we won't put on here? Let's do some 5150. I'm actually going to use a little bit of this leftover wick to saturate some of that juice up that I got in the bottom. Instead of just rinsing it out. If you want a pure taste and nothing left behind, clean it. But if you're in the middle of this like I am, a quick and easy way to clean it. Alright, so let's use some nuts. I fucking love this shit. There's a different Harley there tonight. Alright, so what I like to do with mine is I like to saturate these wicks a little bit because they're a hell of a lot easier to mold and shape when they have juice all over them. Just enough. So we're going to put that one in this little notch. Put this one in this little notch. I typically will run a small little tool down the side of it once I get everything in place too. I'll show you what I do. I hear little hood rats outside. Alright, so as you can see, it's just barely dipping down into that reservoir. Come on, focus. There you go. Some are longer than others, but just enough to get down into that glass. Just enough. Seems like way too much cotton. Says the person that doesn't stick their cotton down into their RDTA. What? Alright, so then this part goes on. Hopefully she knows I'm just giving her a hard time. You know I'm just giving you a rough time, right? Shit. Alright, so I'm going to untwist that just a little bit. Maybe. And then I'm going to use my ceramic tweezers and get down here so I can actually move this over and get some juice down in the hole. Because if you got juice, if you got wicks blocking your fill hole, you're not going to get no juice down in there. Comprende? Comprende. So let's fill her up. With barely anything left. It's one thing I don't like is dropper bottles when using this. I have learned to hate bottles with droppers. Last little bit. Here we go. Ah. Yes. Cotton gets in the way sometimes. Here's the thing. When you fill it up once, typically it's going to go right back over and get in the way. But if you fill it up, if you take your little tool or whatever and just scoot it over to the side, doesn't affect how it wicks, just gets it out of your way for filling, and then boom, ready to rock and roll. Delicious. Okay, so I'm going to go up to the main again so you can see my face a little bit. I'm going to prep for tiger wire. What you're going to need for a tiger wire build is ribbon wire of some shape, size, fashion, 0.5 by 0.01 or something like that. What does it say? Hold on. Let's see. Yeah. 0.5 by 0.1 millimeter. I've got Canthal, I've got Nichrome 80, I've got stainless steel ribbon. I'm going to use Canthal for this, just because I want to use it up the rest of the way. What's up, Lord Mage? So, what you'll need is round wire of your preferred gauge. Typically, I use 26 or 24. And then ribbon wire, I typically use, if I go higher than 26, I like to use 0.5 millimeter. And then if I use like 26 or 28, something like that, I like to use 0.3 or 0.4 millimeter ribbon. Not flat wire, ribbon. You take two pieces, twist them together. That's some tiger wire. Alright, so I'm going to use 26 gauge Canthal. Of course, you'll need snips and pliers and all that good stuff. And I'm not a big fan of using a drill to straighten my wire. I like to pull it straight If you grab it with pliers, you can usually pull it tight enough to straighten it. It's not a bad thing if you want to straighten it with your drill. It does get a little bit brittle when you do it that way, though. So just beware. I'm going to take the ribbon, same length, stretch some of that out. Snippy, snippy. And then I'll go back to the build scene here once I get everything set up here. Get my tools out of the way. I do prefer to use a drill. You gotta pull on it pretty hard. You gotta pull on it. Yeah, I did. I moved it out of the way with tweezers. You can take a small screwdriver. Dental picks are amazing. Only if you can get the blunt tip ones. If they're the pokey tip ones, they pull and pick your wick like crazy. I hate really pokey ones. We get this back in here. Clean up my area a little bit. So to hold one end, you're going to put, get that up there. You're going to have one end in the chuck of your drill, one end, boop-a-doop-boop-boop. Okay, so one end in the chuck of your drill, then you're going to hold the other end with pliers and twist accordingly. Okay? Are we still listening? We're still listening. Don't worry, dude. Don't worry. Okay. So, I've got my 26 and I've got my ribbon. And I'm going to snip off what's not going to hold. I always snip this stuff off because it never holds properly in the chuck of the drill if it's all kinked and shit. And I've already got an angle right here in the 26 gauge. So I'm just going to take this ribbon, give myself a little bit of room here, and wrap this ribbon right around that little angle. This is hard as hell to do on cam. And this is the end that I'm going to put in the chuck of the drill. Doesn't have to be neat because we're going to snip this part off anyways. Focus, damn it. There we go. Doesn't have to be neat. Get that, put it in the chuck of your drill. Centered up as much as possible. It's just good practice to have everything nice and centered up. And this is probably going to get loud. I really, 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 really like the combo RDTA. I really, really do. Then I wrap the ribbon around the end over here that I'm about to hold with pliers. And that's where I grab it with the pliers. Some people like to bend up like this. I feel that kind of makes it even more brittle. But then I just hold it and twist. It's going to get loud, guys. I apologize. Doesn't matter what way you twist. I would start out kind of slow just to kind of watch what's happening. Make sure you're holding those pliers really super tight. I'm not going to do it until it snaps. I'm going to make it decently tight though. reverse it just a skosh, get some of that recoil off of it. There's your tiger wire. I'll take a picture and show you what it looks like here. It's a lot easier to see with a macro lens. And I haven't set up my IP camera to show off the macro stuff, so just been using this little clippy thing on my phone. Seems to work okay. Alright. Come on now. Focus. There we go. There it is. Looks like tiger stripes. Kia made me buy shit. Look. Let me know what you think of that postless deck, RS. I'm getting ready to make an order for the shop, and I want to get some other decks in stock, so... Alright, so from there, we've got... Let's see, how much did I make? I made 15 inches of tiger wire. So, I'm going to snip the end that I held with the pliers, and then I'm going to snip the end that was in the chuck of the drill, and see exactly how much I have. 14.5 inches. So if I go 7 1/4, that'll be about the halfway point. I could probably get 2 sets out of this, to be quite honest. Let's see. Jamming. We're jamming. Let's see. I don't know. If you like big, thick macro coils, I wouldn't try to get 2 sets out of 15 inches. And I typically do like big macro coils. The combo RDTA, I really like this one a lot. But I also like the Limitless RDTA and the Limitless RDTA Plus. I have both of those as well. I do like the fact that you can switch out the decks in the combo, though. More moving parts typically to me means more stuff to go wrong, but I really do like this one a lot. It's got the spring-loaded clamps. It's a nice one, that's for sure. Well, if I get it first, I'll let you know. How about that? Alright, so typically when I wrap these coils, I hold it here, and I use the little shoulder on the screwdriver. A lot of people use Coil Masters these days. I always use Precision Screwdriver Kit. That's just how I roll. So I hold it like an italicized L, or backwards italicized L, whatever. And then I always burn that first wrap and pull it straight down and use that L, or that shoulder. You gonna focus, damn it? So I don't even count that. I do 1, pull it over, hold it, let go with my right hand because I'm wrapping over. A lot of people say I do it backwards. I don't know. It's just what I've learned. And then I pick it up again. Wrap number 2. Wrap number 3. Wrap number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. I typically always do an odd number of wraps. Why, you say? Because I want the coil to have the opportunity to heat directly from the center. And then all I'm doing right now is just pulling tight. And making sure that stays in place. I'll pull tight on this side too. I'll take another picture of that. Because it does turn out to a cool pattern. Oh, we got more hooligans outside. So I like the fact that, you know, this is going to give you a little bit more flavor, etc., etc. Because the little pockets and stuff, you know. And it does come out with a nice pattern if you, yeah. Odd number of coils. You want that center one to heat up first, right? So why not have one directly in the center? It's not... I don't always have to do it that way, but if I have the proper material where I know I'm going to hit that resistance or be pretty close, I typically do an odd number of wraps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So there's 7 on that one, and I'll trim the legs here in just a second. There it is. And then we'll go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so another thing, this wire is super duper springy, okay? Super springy. Ribbon, anytime you build with ribbon, it's always really, really springy. So you can do a couple things to avoid that springiness. Anytime a wire is super springy, you can A, torch it, heat it, and take some of that, it's called annealing, take some of that spring out of it. Or you can just roll with it, install it, and then it will set eventually. I think it's all about how tight you twist it. I don't ever twist mine to the point of breaking RS. And I typically stick with... This one actually has a nicer pattern than the other one. I'll take a picture of this one. Maybe. Come on now, shit. This one has a little bit nicer pattern than the other one. Meh. As it loses focus. But yeah, there you go. There's some tiger wire. I guess you could mathematically figure it out, you know, when you're going to see how tight that you're twisting this stuff up? I've just done it so many times. It's just how it rolls. Just how it rolls. So yeah, there you go. There's some tiger wire. As I knock things over. What else y'all want to build? Anything? Anything else? CRS? I didn't think it was spring-loaded either, and I was like, oh. When I started doing it, I was like, whoa. Church warden? What? I don't know how to build one of them. And I don't know how to build a garden shed either. I did, however, do a little bit of research about rammed earth buildings. I'm kind of curious about that stuff. Best build for flavor. I'm going to have to go with the Clapton bandwagon. I'm going to have to go with the Clapton bandwagon. Now, the tiger wire that I just built will definitely enhance your flavor. It will definitely... I like to use tiger wire on series builds because I don't want to add too much wire where it's going to go lower resistance. So I'll just use stuff like this, and it gives great flavor pockets. I dig it. I dig it. So if you're typically used to regular macro coils, try some tiger wire. Not too shabby. If you have the ability to try some Claptons, they're nice. They're nice. Build a lifetime of happiness with someone special? I'd like to think that I'm working on that. I don't think I'll ever be finished, though. You know? So we could do, like... I've got vertebrades over here in the process. But I hate showing that because you can't really see what's going on. I hate showing those. I don't know. I don't know. I could show... What kind of cool stuff do I have? Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. Stainless steel fused. Stainless steel gunks a lot quicker than regular Kanthal or nichrome in my opinion, but it's some of the best, cleanest tasting wire that's out there. You know? And Aries makes some good coils. He makes some amazing coils. Whoa! Hold on one second, I'll be right back. Alright. So Tiger and Joe sent me a care package. I was like, I need one of those Vaping Underground live stickers. So they sent me a sticker, and they also sent me a Noisy Cricket, which I already have a Noisy Cricket, but having two is not a bad thing. So I am going to open this Noisy Cricket and use this tiger wire. Excuse me. Since this is a series and I like tiger wire on a series build, I'm gonna build the noisy cricket. Oh, if I can get it open. Now, for those of you that are new vapors, this is definitely not the mod for you. It's a hybrid connection, direct connect to the battery, and it's fully mechanical. There's no chip, there's no wiring, there's no nothing. Put a battery there, put a battery here, and you want your negative up on this side, positive up on this side. Your button pushes through, makes connection. Scary stuff. No tanks, no pins that are super duper short. You want your pin, see if I can show you. See how that pin protrudes? This one doesn't protrude much. The insulator's right around it. This is the indestructible. Let me see if I've got a better one here. That one kind of shows. See how the pin sticks out further than the threads? If your pin and your threads hit at the same time, that's a hard short. That's boom. Okay? So don't be running tanks because they have squishy insulators. RDTAs, maybe, if they thread out far enough. Or not thread out, but if the pin protrudes far enough, yeah. So, I'm going to stick my tweezers down in here and get this thing off. I'm going to build this on the ohm meter first, because you don't want to put a resistance on this thing that's too low either. Hey, what's up, J-Swag? If you ask more of your batteries than what they're willing to give, that's a no-go too. Ugh. Alright, don't judge me on these dirty wicks. These are stapled, staggered, fused. I was running this on my purple parallel mechanical box mod. I'm going to rip this out and put a series build in it. Q-tips are always handy. Okay. That's what the build deck looks like on the Indestructible. Notice that's wide open there. Kind of sucks. So what I do is I place get everything lined up here. And I always want the leg that goes over to be on the outside. So I'm going to set this up. and trap this leg under the positive first. Make sure that's good and tight. And I'm going to drop that down and trap it under the negative. And once I get everything trapped, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I jam wire under my fingernail. That's great. Super springy. Still super springy. So I'm going to go ahead and snip so you guys can see what's going on here. There's one. See how it's open and you can just slide that negative right in there? Very, very easy. So that's what I do. I trap the positive first. Damn it, focus. I trap the positive first up here, and then I slide the negative into place and trap it there. What's up, Vapers Anonymous? I hope that's Eddie. I don't know any other Vapers Anonymous. Alright. So number 2, these legs are really super long, but I don't even care. I'm going to put my positive in first. Get everything kind of close to the deck. And trap it. What I don't like about this Addy is you do have to hold those legs in place. If you don't hold those legs in place, they're going all over the place. Unfortunately. Alright, so drop that negative down. You may need a tool to kind of poke it down in there. Damn. Get in your home! Too good for your home? Shit, this motherfucker is too good for his home. Okay. So I'm going to hold that in place, because these damn things are going to move all over the place. Let's make sure I even hit that. I don't think I did. Nope. See, I missed. Slide that back in there. Got a thing. Can you hear Coda snoring? Alright, I think I got it tight enough where I can actually hold it in a normal fashion. Tight! Alright, we'll get that in just a second. Snippy, snippy. See? This is my message to you. Singing, don't worry. Alright, so these are all wonked out, jacked up, not looking good, uneven mofos. Oh yeah, I miss on this a lot. So I'm going to take, and not pull too hard, but I want to kind of try to center post these a little bit. I pull out and over and up all in the same motion. Get that right in the center. Get this guy right in the center, or as close to center as possible without overlapping and stuff like that. Well, let's see what this bad boy reads. 0.43, perfect. Perfecto. However, son of a bitch. Let's see what I got here. Alright, I'm going to pull my DNA out real quick, just because if I go to pulse this on a series box, it's going to be warped and horrible, and I want these things to look decent. Alright, babe, I'll see you later. I'll call you here in a little while. I'm going to turn the wattage down pretty low, about 20, I've got it on 23 watts right now. So I'm going to pulse a couple times, see if there's any major hot spots. I see that this is wanting to deform, so I'm going to try to get that screwdriver in there. Speaking of deforming coils, these little motherfuckers right here, I tell you what, this is perfect for this stuff right here. The only thing they should have done is point the end of them, so you have a way to get it in a little bit better instead of a blunt tip ceramic stick. Pointy. That's all I could say that I would like to see different on these Coilmaster ceramic sticks. Son of a bitch. What happened to my Musgak? Something happened. Alright, that's pissing me off. So let's go in the other way. You can see that I'm kind of giving these things hell, you know. Let's see what we got going on here. Slightly rounded, yes. Aussie, yes. What in the hell's going on? What's happening? Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Wait for the V2? Yeah, I feel ya. I think my little thing is dying. Hold on. No, don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Shit. There we go. Let's try this. I don't know what's happening. We'll just deal without right now. I don't care. So, the cool thing about these ceramic sticks, you can pulse these damn things with the ceramic in it. How badass is that? Of course, this other one's like red hot right now. And this one ain't doing shit. Turn it up just a little bit. I wouldn't mind to have one of those brushes too. I think that's pretty damn neat. So of course, pinch, strum, you know, whatever you like to do with your coils. I'm not going to judge you. You do whatever you want to with these coils. Make sure they fire evenly from the inside out. Seems pretty damn close here. Nope, we got one going faster. And then also, I'm going to tighten just a little bit more, because now that the wire is heated up and it has expanded a little bit, we're going to bite down where that wire is a little bit softer, have the clamps bite down on that bad boy, and hopefully they won't back out. Something that I've learned along the way too. There we go. There we go. Alright. Cool these down a little bit. And then we gonna wick it. The brush gets stuck on big builds. That kind of sucks, because I don't typically do anything other than bigger builds. You know, this is kind of a smaller build, but I don't know. Wick. What'd I do with the wick? Shit. Oh, there it is. Okay. About 1.5 times the inner diameter of the coil. Roughly. That's how I like it anyways. And again, this is my stuff, so I'm not washing my hands. But I don't like to fondle it too much either. Make sure the coil's nice and cool before you start this too. And you want just enough to touch the deck. Not dick, deck. There they are. I was hiding them. That wick was hiding them. Snippy, snippy. Snippy, snippy. Tuck. And again, the reason I want that the leg that goes over top to be on the outside, so I don't have to fight the wick around that leg. Work harder, work smarter, not harder. You gotta work hard too, but you know what I'm saying, damn it. You know what I'm trying to say anyways. Alright, get that nice little gap underneath there, because you want airflow all the way around that coil. It's actually a little much cotton in there for my likings, but it'll work. We'll undo this. Where? There it is. I'm going to put this on the Cricut hybrid adapter. And then I'm going to put some batteries in here. So that'll be my button side. Whoop, 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 whoop. What's up, Dom? That'll be my button side. This will be my positive side. I want to make sure this is good and tight too. These original buttons that come with them, they can get pretty damn crunchy. What's the matter, Coda Bear? Screw that down like so. Screw this down like so. Coin, we'll take this right out too. You see the little notch? Or I've noticed that you can use your ceramic tweezers, get it down in there, crack it open. I'm going to put some juice on this before I fuck these coils up royally. What do I want to put on here? Let's put my other favorite from 5150 on there. Let's put that on there. That's Skull Candy. It's a whipped lemon meringue. It tastes a lot like Trix cereal, to be quite honest. But I like that. It definitely is lighter than a cereal should be. So maybe that's what's up. I don't know. I'm just going to saturate all that nice and good, though. Instant. Did you see that shit? Instant. Alright, so I have my awesome cloud cap from Just the Tip on here. Delrin piece here. This is stabwood and polyacrylic resin. Get some focus in there. Anything 22 millimeters you can pretty much put a cloud cap on. So we're going to do this as a dual coil setup, but first I want to make sure this wick is in the right place. I don't want it to get all trapped up under stuff. All this and that. And then we're going to line that airflow up, make sure nothing's touching. Looks good to me. Alright, let's come up top. This was a gift from Tiger and Joe, so I figured I'd break it out and put a build on it. That's cloudy. That's cloudy. It's a .43 build. Tiger wire, requested by RS here in the room, and that's pretty serious. I'm glad you got time to get on here, man. It's good to see you. Well, Eddie's out. Take it easy, Eddie. Got some more juice down in there. It's hot. Yeah. Pretty cloudy. Pretty cloudy. But, as you can see, I have tiny little T-Rex hands. Fits very well. But it's very, very dangerous, guys. I do not recommend these for inexperienced vapors, new vapors. Not that you can't learn, but holy shit. Holy shit, it's dangerous. Yeah, holy clouds, Batman. I use a lot of different things, Dom. What I've been using a lot lately is my Series A box, Steady Modding A box. I've also been using my Authentic Tirador a lot. Mechanical, parallel, fully mechanical. When it comes to regulated, I typically use a DNA 200, DNA 250. Not much regulated stuff, to be honest. I've got a little alien kit that I use sometimes. The only thing about that, though, 22 millimeters is what sits flush on here. So that's kind of a downer, you know. I have seen the new Pharaoh RTA, RDT, yeah. The first one was a drip tank. What he said was a drip tank. You know, I wanted to hate that thing so badly. I really did want to hate that so badly. But I loved it. I loved it. I have only seen a Cricket V2 J-Swag. I have not had my... I've not been able to put it through its paces. I'll put it to you that way. It kind of floored me a little bit when it has all the stuff. I mean, this is straight mechanical. That's a Noisy Cricket. They took the name and they like made a totally different mod. So I don't necessarily... I think it's a Noisy Cricket 2 instead of like a V2. You know what I mean? I wanted to hate the original Pharaoh drip tank. Just because who had a part in making it. I think he's a damned idiot. But I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I loved the fact that the clamps were spring-loaded, hence, again, why I enjoy the combo RDTA so much. Spring-loaded clamps, man. With the Goon and with my Apocalypse and stuff like that, I find myself flipping it over, putting the coils in, flipping it right side up, and then straightening everything up, you know? Yeah, I got my Cricket my original Noisy Cricket when they first came out, so I spent like, I don't know, 20 bucks or so on it, and then this one, like I said, was a gift from Joe and Tiger, which I very much appreciate. I ended up sending them a couple drip tips from Just the Tip. That's part of who I work for, Just the Tip drip tips, so I sent them a couple just out of kindness, out of, hey, here you go. What mainly made me do it was there was a cheetah print or a leopard print one. So I was like, oh man, that reminds me of Tiger. So I sent it out and I sent Joe a couple things for his Cleto, or as he calls it, the Cleato, or whatever the hell he says. So I was watching a show later on that evening and they were doing, I think it was Mod Envy that night or something. I was like, ooh, I need a sticker. I need that Vaping Underground sticker. So not only did I get the sticker, I got this bad boy, which is awesome. My other one's a black one, and I didn't have a black Addy to go with it, so this is kind of perfect, you know. I put my Indestructible on top of it with my custom Just the Tip cloud cap on it. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Dense. That's another thing about the Tiger wire. Speaking of Tiger, the Tiger wire, man, it just has that extra little oomph from regular standard macro coils. It just makes it much more dense. Much more dense. Good flavor, that's for sure. That is faux show. So we got about, what? We got about an hour till Mod Envy? Is that right? I will be there Monday. I will be there all day tomorrow, and I will be there all day Monday, all day Tuesday. I will not be there Wednesday or Thursday. Hopefully, I will not be there Wednesday and Thursday. And then again all day Friday. Saturday I take my short day so I can come hang out with you guys, because you guys are fucking cool. And then I go back to it Sunday all day. So there you go. There's my schedule. You can find me anywhere. I need some caffeine. So he hated the drip tank but likes the RDTA or RTA. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I look forward to it. Still got all the windows open. It's pitch black outside. It's crazy spring here in Kentucky. Scuba, I think he's still doing some streams on his YouTube. He's been in and out. I saw him Friday night in here in Vaping Underground Live, hanging out with Three Dog and DeMillin and all those cats. What's up, Milo? What's a happening? I guess he's doing okay. I haven't talked to him personally, just in chat here a little bit, here and there. But yeah, I think he's still streaming on his YouTube, and sometimes you can catch him over on iVlog, hanging out with those cats. Jen is at Vapor Showcase. I typically go on before Jen from 5 to 7 Eastern, so I figured I'd hang back a little bit. And yeah, Fridays 8 o'clock on YouTube, says Aussie. So there you go. There you go. Tetley. So Friday nights at 10 o'clock, Three Dogs here on Vaping Underground. Scuba is apparently on 2 hours before that on his channel. And yes, Higgy Jen is, she's in Atlanta. Well, she lives right outside of Atlanta. So she was easily able to go down to Vapor Showcase, which is this weekend. All my people are in Atlanta, and I feel so alone. I feel so alone. Kayla, John, Missy, Jerry, they all took off and went to Atlanta. So, it sucks. But it is what it is. I've got like 5 mods sitting here in front of me, and I don't know which one I'm vaping on. So yeah, that's the locale on everybody. Welcome home. Is that on iVlog? Yeah, I'm stuck in Kentucky, Dom. I'm stuck in Kentucky. Beautiful weather today, though. I was out riding the motorcycle like 2 hours. I got to ride today. It was awesome. It's absolutely awesome. I honestly haven't put the bike away much this season at all. There was a couple weeks that I had to not ride, but I've been riding a lot. But yeah, RS, is that, are you talking about Welcome Home with Spy Goat and, okay. Yeah, Spy Goat, Mrs. Deli, and I guess Scuba now does Welcome Home on iVlog. I don't know where it is on YouTube, but I know they do one on iVlog. It is warm here now. And it has been for the majority of the winter. It has been an abnormally warm winter, which I'm okay with for the most part until summer rolls around and I have to spend like hundreds of dollars on flea dips and things like that because the winter didn't kill the bugs. That really sucks. I got 2 big dogs. I have a 16-year-old German Shepherd, and I have a 16-month-old German Shepherd. So, yeah. So let's take a look at these coils and see how this juice is treating it. That's not too bad. I can tell you guys have seen how long I've been vaping on this, right? I'm going to flip this over. This is one of my biggest pet peeves with juices. One of my biggest pet peeves. Get all my shit out of the way here. Oh, I dropped my tweet note, my scissors. Alright, you guys see this? See how that cotton's turning brown a little bit? Sweetener, man. Oh, don't say that, Dom. Don't say that. Don't say that. Okay, so yeah. Back to this thing. I use Cellucotton. I use rayon to wick. Simply because most of these juices today have so much sweetener in them that the cotton turns super duper brown. The coils get all gunky and way prematurely. Okay, so you've seen how long I've been vaping on this, and they're already starting to turn. So we'll give it a little bit more. My theory when it comes to mixology, which I am not a juice maker. I'm not a juice maker, so don't quote me on this, but I feel that if there's a shit ton of sweetener in your juice, you should develop a little bit more skill. Me too, Aussie. I love rayon. It's great. It's easy. It lasts longer against heat and sweetener. Yeah. I hate... Now, the break-in period sucks. Don't get me wrong. But I vape so much, and I like a hot vape, that I need something that's going to stand up, and cotton bacon does not stand up. Kogan dough does not stand up. Koga does not stand up. How skinny are your coils, DeMillan? What's the inner diameter that you typically run? Because it could be a couple different things. It could either be you're pushing too much power to a really skinny micro coil, or macro coil. I'm sorry, micro. 2.5 or 3. When you wick it, is there resistance? Like you saw when I wick mine, it's so tight that I'm damn near pulling the coils off the fucking addy. If your cotton tends to collapse inside the coils, you're going to have a lot of issue like that too. So, in my opinion, what's happening is either A, you're not wicking it tight enough, and you're getting that collapsing cotton after a little while, and that results in hot spots, which results in burning cotton. Or B, a lot of wattage to a very concentrated area. Do you typically do like 4 and 5 wraps, or do you do like more long, wide coils, or what do you do? Because if you think about it, these coils, they're not super long. So if they're longer than they are wide, do you know what I mean by that? If the inner diameter is smaller than it is wide or long, like how many wraps? 8 to 10 wraps? You may be having trouble getting juice to the center of that coil. So that may be too tight. You know what I mean? Because if it's super long, like if the coils are way long, that juice is going to have to travel through that enormously long coil to get to the center of it. And if the center is not getting sufficiently juiced, you're gonna have that issue. It's finicky, man. It's finicky. I always try to make my coil, if I'm trying to reach a higher resistance, I typically go bigger inner diameter as well as maybe an extra wrap. But instead of doing a 2mm inner diameter, I did a 2.5, and I did 7 wraps. So it's about as long as it is inner diameter wise. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to explain because my words are not coming out right, apparently. So you might try a thinner gauge wire to not have to do so many wraps. So if you're using 24, maybe try 26, or something to that effect to get to the proper resistance. Because here's the thing. If I'm gonna try to go from a 0.2, and then say I want to run the 0.2 on my mechanical mod, and then I want to run a 0.5 on my series mod, I'm not going to turn around and use that exact same wire that I wanted to get the 0.2 with. You know what I mean? That would make my coil super duper long. And yes, if you want vapor production and you are a cloud chaser, you want a lot of surface area, but you also want a lot of inner diameter. That way the coil actually gets juiced in the center of the coil. You know what I mean? How about not wicking often enough? I always say, like, that's what I'm saying, Nitro. If I want a higher resistance, I typically go thicker inner diameter instead of more wraps, because the more wraps you do, the harder it is for that juice to get to the center of the coil. That's what I'm saying. And, wicking often enough, I think that's personal preference. I tend to keep a wick on as long as I can until it just tastes disgusting. You know what I mean? What RDTA were you using, Alan? No shit, Nitro. No shit. I fucking hate pollen, too. Pollen counts through the roof for the last 2 days here in Northeast Kentucky. Ridiculous. I watched your walkthrough earlier on Facebook. Seemed like it's a pretty badass turnout down at Showcase. A green one? Does it look like this? Hold on, I'm gonna come up. Here, we'll just do this. Does it look like this? Don't judge me for the wick. Does it look like that? You may go back tomorrow. Don't die, Nitro. Please don't die. Yep, that's it. Okay, so leaking issues could be a number of things. Leaking issues could be check and make sure you've got both your O-rings here, because this is what's going to keep it from leaking out the fill hole. Both those O-rings there. And then also, if you're using a single coil, make sure that you put your little plug in, because obviously the juice will flow right out of your wicking channels. But if you're doing a dual coil, you just got to make sure that that wick is tight enough to stay in the wick channels and not allow that juice to flow out of there. So If you want to come back next Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will totally break this down and put it back together in hopes to help you solve your wicking issues. It's a fucking tank! Imagine that. Oh, hell yeah, Dom. I can get an easy 7 months out of coils that I make. Easy. I don't typically let them last that long because I get tired of them and I want something else. I know, right? I'm okay with it, Nitro. I like the flavor. See, here's the thing. I'm not much of a tank person either. I want rebuildable, right? Oh shit, it's 3 a.m.? Well, so 9, 7, 8, 9, 4. Let's see. So 3. So 11 o'clock your time. 11 p.m. your time, Alan. On Saturdays. Oh yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. But I want a rebuildable atomizer that I can put more than a few drops on at a time, right? Because I'm busy. I got shit to do. And it helps me tremendously when I can do like an RDTA or, hell, my Heracles. I use my Heracles RTA quite a bit. But I do like the flavor over there out of those. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I don't know what, maybe you have better understanding of why people, okay, for example, the cult-like following for these, the Rig V2 with the rough neck. I have one of these. Did I buy it? No, I did not. Drip on demand. What is the deal with these cult-like followings for mods that aren't anything ridiculously special? You know how much this mod costs retail? Damn near $250 for a mechanical tube mod. Yes, it's all copper. Yes, it's hybrid. Let me show you this. Because my cock is bigger. I gotcha. The deck sucks. The deck absolutely fucking sucks. It hits like a truck. Don't get me wrong. It hits like a truck. But it makes no sense. It makes no sense to me. What's up, damn it, Janet? Ain't nothing wrong with that, Dom. Yeah, that's right. Mod Envy coming up here in the next half hour, 45 minutes. What is it? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I guess it's just, you know, when you've been in it for so long, you get a little jaded, I guess. I don't know. Things come and go, and some well-deserving people that don't always get their shot, you know. 35 bucks? Hell yeah. And it works, doesn't it, Dom? And it fucking works. I have spent more, a lot more than that on mods. But I have an issue. I have a problem. And the first step to a cure is admitting you have a problem, right? I have a problem. I have a problem. And I'm not reaching over there for the other ones. Have a fucking problem. It's called shiny-itis. Shiny-itis. So for any of you guys wondering who I am, my name's Kia. I typically do a show on here called Join the Resistance from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm here. I try to be here every Saturday. Sometimes shit gets crazy. We get a lot of new locations opening up and all that stuff. Yeah. I do work at a vape shop. Yeah, I do. I do run the vape shop. So I get a lot of shit. But, yeah, like I was saying, for those of you that do not know, I'm typically not here at this time. I'm typically here a little bit earlier. I'm hanging out, covering over for Jen. I figured it would be better to use her spot up and get right up to Mod Envy so people have something to kind of hang out, chill to right before Mod Envy. Because that's coming up. What time is it? 9:19 is coming up in about 40 minutes or so. Tons of giveaways, tons of humor. I'm sure Nitro's going to be talking a lot about Vapor Showcase, which is going on currently in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm sorry, Murphy. What is it? Jonesboro, Atlanta, somewhere down there. Alien Stormtrooper. Yeah. 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 That's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy. I typically use either my Alien or my Steady, or I've got a nice 252 that I like to use. But I do have nicer mods. I've got a nice Stabwood DNA 40. I've got a few of these. This is an RC mod. It's made in Russia by a dude named Roman. You getting one of those Stabwood hexomes? They sexy. They sexy. They real sexy. Hot Lana. But yeah, I've got some nicer stuff. I've got some shitty stuff. Hell, in my opinion, this is probably one of the best boxes ever made when it comes to regulated. Sageli 150. Yes, this is the Oni edition, but still works. Works great, you know. For $900, it best be doing more than vape. Best be, yeah. Shit. $500 to $1,000. That hurt my feels. Wipe my ass, give me a handy, something. That's what I'm saying, Jason. That's what I'm saying. No, Stabwood is not cheap. I know this. Anything, Aussie. Anything. $10 to 20% reject rate? So how'd my vape fam do today, Nitro? Did you get to spend any time with them? They're typically slammed at these events. Hustling. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I was talking to Jerry for a little bit earlier, and he was like, I gotta go. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it at all. I know they were expanding. I know they expanded because they had that corner booth. And every time we went to a show last year on a corner booth, we were so like, you know, it was just wide open. There was so much more room that we could put stuff up. So yeah, I'm glad they got that done. And they got that done in the midst of opening not one, but 2 new locations. So yeah, they hustling, that's for sure. That's for sure. The new one is not big enough? Hmm. I think they were going for just fun, and David is also a part of the Georgia Smoke Free Association. So, you know, advocacy and fun. And of course, you know, it's always good to meet other people in the industry that you haven't gotten the opportunity to meet yet. You know, that's always a good thing. It looked massive vintage. From your walkthrough earlier, Nitro, it looked bigger than last Mania in Charlotte. Not necessarily like auditorium space, but uh, you know, vendors and just people. I thought Jen met Grim Green not this past Mania, but the Mania before, 2015. Because I was up there playing on his drum kit, and David was playing his guitar. I thought. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. 750 to 1,000 people on day one. Good God. Yeah. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, like I said, I could be wrong. It could have been just David and I. You think so, DeMillan? I don't know. I can't get past the dorkiness. I got to hang out with him at VaporCon, the farewell VaporCon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Somebody always wanted to talk to you. Yeah. That it's got to be taxing. I can't imagine. How prevalent is advocacy in this particular meet? Is it your typical vixens and, you know, stripper girls and all that shit, or is it more product industry advocacy type stuff? Not a lot. Yeah. Yeah, well. So what time should I bolt out of here, Nitro? About 5 minutes till, or y'all give me the word? I don't think I've ever pre-gamed for Mod Envy before. That's good, that's good. A lot of hardware vendors. That's good. Cool, cool, cool. Lots of suit and ties. Amen. Amen, you know. Button's already acting wonky. It's a shame. Everybody likes some strippers, Eric. You know, everybody. But there's a time and a place, you know. There's a time and a place. Damn. 45 to 45, that's not bad. That is not bad. It's typically like 80-20. 80% juice. On an RDTA, I wouldn't go much further than the top of the glass. Let me break this down a little bit. Okay, so this is not the exact one, because this one has the smoke-colored glass on it. This one's not going to be, you're not going to be able to see it very well. So just right past the glass, not too far. If you put it too far, that juice is not going to be able to move, and it's not going to wick efficiently. Okay? Because if you think about it, you're always going to be tipping your mod a little bit to take a hit, right? You're not going to be straight up and down coming over it like, you know, whatever. So that juice is going to be moving around, and it's going to wick efficiently that way. I would pull it down, not too hard. Don't pull it down too hard, but pull it down right where, and just, you know, like 1/8 of an inch past the glass. That's it. Not too far. If you can see that. Hopefully you can see that. That's about as far as I would take it. That Jenny tilt, though. That's right. But I mean, really and truly, if you're vaping on it, I don't necessarily, you know, tip it like this, but I do put it to my mouth like this, you know. No problem, man. No problem. Just like this one. I'm not gonna go like this. Up on it like this. I'm gonna, you know. Somebody brought in a RSS-T1, the Magneto from Smoke Tech. Old school Jenny style. You Jenny tilt, you fucking drippers. I was talking to somebody, started vaping maybe a year and a half or so ago, and he's really into it. He's starting to cross that line from habit to hobby, you know, and he was looking at some stuff, and he called this a Jenny style, one of the RDTAs. I was like, no. 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 That is not a Jenny style. This is like a revamped RDTA. This is a rebuildable dripping tank atomizer. And I walked over because somebody had put one in consignment. I walked over and I pulled it apart, and I was like, okay, take a look at this. And showed him that. And he was like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, build that and then come talk to me. It's like a revamped Jenny style, you know. M1 Juggy. I don't know what that is, I don't think. But I'm talking like, what, turbines and krakens and what else? I had the kraken, and I had the turbine, and I had the RSST. What's up, Daryl? Yeah, check this out. Old high-end single coil all day. Granted, it's a ginormous single coil. I think this one's a 10 or 8 core Caterpillar track, but still yet single coil. M1 Juggy. I'm gonna have to look at that. M1 Juggy. I love the RDTAs and I love the RTAs and drippers, man. That's where it's at for me. Oops. Oops. Let's take a look. Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to explain to him stainless steel mesh. Yeah, that RSST1 was a hybrid too. I'd sneak in the morning, Daryl. I was trying to explain the mesh and how some people would use cable, and his mind, you could just see the look on his face. He was just like, "You did what?" Like, yeah. Yeah. But he was also blown away by the old cartomizers that I have at the shop too. I mean, we originally had that in mind for taste testing. 2 drops, taste of flavor, no big deal. Convict. Yeah, I need to show him some of those pictures. That's what I said. I said there was lots of torches involved and lots of cussing. Absolutely vintage. Absolutely. What's up, Mac? What's up? What's up? I'm filling in for Jen today. My name's Kia. Nice to meet y'all if you haven't met me before. I'm typically here from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but Jen's at Showcase, and somebody needed to give some pregame to Mod Envy for people slowly coming in. Nice. No smoke alarms. Nice. Right on, right on. Glad to have you, glad to have you. Mod Envy's going to be up sooner than we... What the hell time is it? 9:37? Not too far away. But yeah. Hi, Alan. Hi, Alan. Some know me as DJK8280 from the old place. Everybody just calls me Kia, though. I don't have any of that stuff. I don't have any of that stuff anymore. Once things started getting better, hell, my turbine and my Kraken haven't seen the light of day in probably 2 years. This stuff's pretty good. Not too shabby. A little heavy on the sweetener for me, but not too shabby. I'm going to show you guys before I get off here what the cotton looks like using this juice. Because that's a big thing for me. I don't know how you guys feel about it. How you guys feel about sweetener in your juice? For it? Against it? Yeah, when you couldn't fit dual 26 gauge into a post hole, if you even had a post hole. Damn. Tech's against it. I'm not against a little bit. That's what I'm saying, yeah. It wrecks coils super duper fast. And in my personal opinion, like I said earlier, if you have the skills to make good juice, don't hide it behind sweetener. It's not necessary. I don't know, it leaves a weird mouthfeel for me too. And like I said, I don't think this has a shit ton in it, but it's got some in it, that's for sure. Oh, silica. Ugh. That gives me bad flashbacks. What's up, Alchemy? Hey, Joanne. Good to see you. Good to see you. Stingray Steve, what's up? Yeah, absolutely. More service area and more pockets. You know, the more pockets, the better. I really don't have any new shinies. I have new juices. This one came in to the shop today. Fuck cancer. And this one also came into the shop. Fuck ISIS. Not really sure how I feel about them. They don't taste horrible, but neither one are really my cup of tea. Mac. Person after my own heart. I'm always looking for good naturals. Good natural extracts. Don't know if you're in the business or not, but just saying. That's all I'm going to say. Are these available for purchase? Eh. I'm going to put this link in here, just in case. This way you'll be able to find me. There you go. Okay, well, that's fine too. That sucks. That sucks. But putting it out there, that way you can find me. If you Instagram, I know I hate social media, but I'm kind of forced into it with what I do for a living. So, naturally extracted tobacco is the best I've ever had was from a company called, shit. What was it called? Damn it. Hold on. The juice was called Macaruno. Tin Cigar. TinCigar. Tin Cigar. Thanks. Thanks, Nitro. No, I still have them. I still have them. Okay, so Instagram. Same thing. At JTR with Kia or at District for Vapor. That's how you can find me there if you get that stuff out there at all. I'd definitely be interested in trying that stuff. Mountain Oak. Yep, Tin Cigar. Macaruno was really good. They did a 7-year tobacco. They did a Native Reserve tobacco, which was stuff that they apparently their home base was near a Native American reservation, so they went and spoke to the Native Americans and got some tobacco, some different strains of tobacco. Native Reserve was incredible. Macaruno was basically a macaroon with tobacco. Yeah. Yes, Alchemy, yes. I think I have one left. It's Blue Splatter. River Bottom is yeah, I've had some good stuff from River Bottom. Nice. Nice, Brittany. What? Fuck. What the fuck? Viper, Storm, E, McSquared are really fantastic. Okay, let me write that down. Go. The Viper, Storm, E equals MC squared. Daryl. Why does it taste like plastic? I wonder. That's some funny shit right there. Okay, cool. I appreciate that, Mac. Appreciate that. I'm always looking for cool shit like that. I thought Tin Cigar was gonna go nuts for like, you know, those avid tobacco type people, but it didn't go very well. There was some really good shit in there. There was some Abuela rum tobacco. God, it was good. Yeah, really, really good. I think it's just, you know, the location we're in. I don't think everyone's palates are as open as some others. Oh, he does. They're not. They are, or he just doesn't say that they are. See, I keep reaching for this, and I don't want this one. I want this one. Ain't nothing wrong with the tactiles. Damn, that's all blown out. Israel Captain is really good. Plastic tip hitting coil 9 times out of 10. Alright, I think I can get one more out of this before I have to bolt. Again, guys, I'm typically here from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, followed up by Jen at Higgy Sigs doing some DIY stuff. Typically what I do is I'll take a request for a build. I'll build some stuff. I'll shoot the shit. Any new stuff that I get in that week, I'll kind of talk about it, show off whatever I might think is cool, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm not bolting yet. I'm just saying I want to show you guys what this juice is all about, because I dig the flavor. The nuts from 5150 is fucking stellar. If you like nutty, kind of coffee, hazelnutty... Where the hell is it? Oh, I killed the bottle already. That's where it is. Yeah, it's empty now. But they label it as a savory hazelnut peanut butter plus bourbon. Fucking delicious. It's called Nuts from 5150premiumvapefluid.com. Got myself a sample pack, and I will be ordering to put it on the shelves at District 4 Vapor. I already set up my wholesale account, so that's in the works. Good shit. Not too in your face, like, holy shit, that's a lot of bourbon, or holy shit, that's a lot of peanut butter. It is on point. Right now, I'm doing the whipped lemon meringue pie. Very, very light. No lemon pledge. Beautiful, beautiful lemon meringue. I don't typically like nuts, but the vaping kind is good. It's good, it's good. But yeah, I'm just kind of showing off a little bit how it performs, all that good stuff. It is a tankable 30-70, 30% PG, 70% VG. More into berries. I like some berry stuff here and there. What's my favorite berry right now? Probably. I like Higgy Sig's Blackberry PB&J. That's some pretty good shit. Blackberry and raspberry peanut butter and jelly. What? Yeah, it's really good. Savory and fruity all in the same breath. Love it, love it, love it. I typically don't do just straight fruit. Except for... Don't judge me. It's a hype juice, don't judge me. This stuff right here. Chubby Bubble Vapes. It's made by Mod Fuel. This tastes like a sour apple Jolly Rancher, and it is on point. On point. Oh yeah, no problem, Vintage, no problem. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. Thanks for hanging out. If it was just me sitting here in front of the computer, it'd kind of be shitty. You know what I mean? Without you guys, it's nothing. It's nothing. So yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Hopefully, you guys will be able to come in and hang out during my actual presentation. Like I said... What the fuck? What the fuck? It never fails. Am I back? Am I back? I don't know. It never fucking fails. Anyways, before it disconnects me again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Again, Saturdays, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come hang out with me again. I enjoyed chatting with you guys. Up next is Mod Envy. I'm sure Nitro's going to have a lot of shit to say about Vapor Showcase down in Hotlanta. Of course, the beautiful Tiger, beautiful Mrs. Scope. Scope's pretty fucking cool too. Apparently he has the greatest smile in vaping. I really don't know, but Joe will tell you all about that. And of course, Mr. Joe Petner himself. Don't go anywhere. Lots of giveaways, lots of cool stuff happening. Don't die, Nitro. We love you. Don't die. Don't die. Take it easy, guys. I will see you next Saturday. Be safe. Be kind to one another. Please, be kind to one another.